I think that's going live. Right. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I'm back from Strasbourg, as you can see. And today I haven't got a crafting project per se, although I will show you some things I made at Strasbourg. But I wanted to talk to you all about Strasbourg. So I do hope you, I hope you can enjoy what I've got here. So I've got stuff everywhere. I shall show you. But I thought we'd start by talking about the new annual catalogue, which we got the early copies of and which other demonstrators can get during the pre-order, which starts today actually, and lasts for April. And then the catalogue will be live for customers from May. So I'm not allowed to show you anything from it. So I'll keep it closed. You can only see the cover. You're allowed to see the cover, so I can show you that. But I'm not allowed to show you anything else, sadly. So I'm just going to pop it over there for now. What I did want to show you, and I'll just put my desk view on so you can see better, and hopefully it is the right way around. Yes, good. Is the new ink colours. So these are they. There is one called Cloud Cover, which is a sort of bluey, sort of grey, sort of rather nice colour, actually. I wasn't sure about it at first, but in fact, I think it's going to blend with an awful lot of other colours. There is a new yellow, Darling Duckling, which is, I looked at it and thought, oh, is it very similar to Crushed Curry? But no, it's not. It's very much in between Crushed Curry and Daffodil Delight. Secret Sea is, again, beautiful. It looks sort of almost black, and it certainly does in this in the screen here, looking at what I could see. But in fact, it's nearer a blue. It's a sort of very dark blue, and that's called Secret Sea. But it's darker than Night of Navy, but not as dark as Basic Black. So it's sort of in between those two. Then we've got a returning colour. Strawberry Slush was around a few years ago. That's come back, and I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful sort of pink, without being pinky pink, if you know what I mean. It's more a sort of reddy pink. I don't know. I'm not very good at describing colours. And then we've got another new one called Timid Tiger, which is darker, much lighter than Pumpkin Pie. But not as bright as Calypso Coral, which is really nice. So these are beautiful. Do let me know, by the way, if you are there and where you're from, and I would love to say hello. But there we go with the new colours. I'll show you the cardstock in a minute. But I wanted to start off by, let me show you the cardstock now, if I can get it without dropping everything else off here. Let me show you this. I made this. This is my very, very first ever scrapbook page. I'm very proud of it. There should be a bit there, but it's fallen off. I just stuck these on very lightly because this is where obviously I put some photos. There will be one here as well. But I was very proud of it. Very proud. It's the first time I've done it. And I got the Turtley Awesome bundle, which was the option with Pay and Play. Oh, let me show you. So this is the bundle. It's got these beautiful turtles, and the die cuts out the arm. So you can actually have the turtle holding things. I didn't do it on the scrapbook page because we didn't have any die cutting machines there, so I couldn't. But when I come to use it for other cards, I shall definitely be doing that because you can give them a microphone, there can be music around, there's a cake, there's a lovely hat, there's a balloon. And you can obviously mix it with other things as well. And some people have used the balloon and made it into a guitar, for example. So there's a lot you can do with this set. And it comes with its own set of dies that match all of the little images in the stamp set, plus a couple of other ones, which is rather nice. And you can see here, if you look, there is a line here which shows that these cut out around the arm of these particular turtles. So that's the bundle which I made this from. And I did make another card, but I'm not sure where it is. I might find it, who knows. But the Pay and Play is what they call an after hours thing. It's an extra thing that you can add on to your basic conference attendance. And you get this lovely book, which has so many ideas for the two sets that were on offer. There was this set and there was a beautiful bloom set, which I might get as well, because I've seen some things that people have made with them and it's absolutely gorgeous. So that's very useful. Plus, they've very kindly given us some other some other projects, which we're not to share apparently, but there we go. Now, I don't know where my actual card went. I did make a card. So we also got at the Pay and Play a set of the cardstock. So here you can see all the colours of the cardstock. If I just sort of move them all out so you can see them all. So this is the cardstock I showed you before, just a little tiny bit of it. So these are the colours, and you can see they are just lovely. And they do look different in different lights. That's definitely a blue. That's definitely a light blue more than a grey. At the moment, the ink pad isn't available. There are some problems with getting the colour stabilised in the ink pad, but we shall see what happens in the future. The others are going to be available for the pre-order and, of course, from May, when the whole catalogue starts. And, of course, I won't be able to get them back in here, will I? Of course I won't. And I don't know where the card's gone, but I did make a card. I made a few cards actually over the time, but I gave a lot of them away. We also got a set of the in colour. These are the in colour, they're flat pearls, which I really like. If I turn them sideways, you can see they are very flat, which is brilliant for posting, of course, because it means we can add these without the worry of having to put a large stamp on a letter, with its extra cost, which, because our postage is also going up from April. So the other crafting, we do crafting during the, I've got so much stuff on the desk. Where do I start? Let me move some of it so that we've got some room. So other things we do is we all got given these, which are a set of Memories and More note cards. There were some card blanks in here as well. I think I've still got one that I haven't sent yet, but the others I made I've actually already given to people, because why wouldn't you? One was to thank the wonderful Stacey Marsh, who adopted me basically as part of her team, which was lovely. So I made this one. Hold it that way up. A thank you card. And I've also done the fronts of a couple of other cards, which I haven't stuck them on card blanks yet. So great fun to play with this set. It's not one I particularly would have noticed, I don't think, in the catalogue. But sometimes when you get a set and you end up playing with it, you actually really quite like it. I don't use Memories and More cards that much, but they just worked well with these. So that was that set. And as well as those, we got a set of lovely, what is this one called? The Greetings for All Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. So these are the ones how to make really simple cards. You can just pop those out and stick them on different cards. And there's black on white, and there's also a set at the back, if I can get them to show themselves, of white on black. So you've got white on black ones as well. So a load of gorgeous sentiments in those, which would be nice for my classes when they want a really quick sentiment, which is really, good. It's going to fall down. You also at these events get lovely giveaways, and I was lucky enough to get this particular set. This is from the new catalogue. It's called Pretty Florals. There are dies to match, which I shall now get. Now I've got these. It's a two-step stamp one, which I really like. I wasn't going to buy it because I don't need any more flowers, if we're absolutely honest. But having got it, I must admit the dies that go with it are rather nice. So I will look at that. If you go on my blog later on, it will be published soon after this live finishes. Then you'll see all sorts of pictures of some of these sets. I haven't shown everything that we saw there. I can't. It make the blog too big. But there are pictures of some of the new kits and the things that people have made for them. Because at OnStage, we are so lucky we get to see a lot of the new products, and wonderful demonstrators decide to actually make things with them, which is just lovely. I think I've shown you most things. Oh, I am just going to swap back to the other view for a minute, because I do have something else to show you. Because, and this won't go under the camera, but I've just knocked my bin over, never mind. We got this bag. Isn't it just beautiful? It's really, really solid, and it's got various pockets in it. I've already got all sorts of bits in here. If I can tip that to just show you, it's got a lovely zipped pocket one side, and these just a lot of flat pockets and rounded pockets and side pockets and everything. So that was lovely to get. Just a beautiful, beautiful set. It's got a dimension already in the bottom of it. Dimensionals get everywhere, what can I say? We also got some lovely more of these badges. We usually get some every year for OnStage, which you can put on your lanyard. You get a lanyard, and you can add the ribbons for all of the things that you've achieved in the year. Mine obviously has only got my silver on because I didn't do anything else this year, but hopefully I'll do a bit more in another year. And I have had other ribbons previously, which has been nice. And these things on it, they just mean something when you're at OnStage. They've got QR codes and things and let you know what you're doing. So that is, I don't know what those are. Just put them all back for now. What else was here? Oh, nothing much. Okay, those can all go back for a minute. And we will go back to my desk so I can show you all my swaps. Because as you probably learned from watching me make them last week, I made lots and lots of swaps to take, which meant that I got lots of swaps back. And the swaps that people do, honestly, some of the ideas are just fabulous. And I love receiving them, partly because it's lovely to see what other people have made, but also because it gives you good ideas of what to do for the future. So all sorts of languages, all sorts of things. So this first sort of group I'm going to show you are lovely. So I've got this gorgeous, well, let me open it and show you. This is from Debbie Gilbert, who is, I'm not sure where she's from, but I think she must be a UK demonstrator, I think, from the co.uk thing on there. So as you can see, I haven't had time yet since I got back to open a lot of these things. So I'll probably be fiddling a little bit with, I'm going to be fiddling with bags and things. I'll get this one out at the moment, but this looks like a lovely little box. There we go. Yeah, so Debbie Gilbert at live.co.uk. So she is UK demonstrator. So she's cut out these gorgeous little things from the birthday celebration dies and a little tag saying lots of love. And this, I believe, is a pencil inside. So just tied around there. And I really don't want to open it because it'll destroy it. It is stuck down, not easily open. But let me just open the end. And then I'll show you. Oh, look, beautiful rainbow coloured pencil. How gorgeous is that? So another pencil here. This was from Izzy, I think. Yeah, Izzy, and I can't say her surname. I apologise, Izzy, but I've never been able to say your surname. Another UK demonstrator. And again, the time taken for these slits to slide the pencil into, the double layer of card, stamping and cutting out the flowers, stamping the leaves, tying these round. So much work goes into even quite a simple swap. Oh, I'm going to lose my pencil now if I'm not careful. So I've got two lovely pencils there and a lovely pen here from Joanna Crafts, a page holder and pen. So this is gorgeous. This, I think, has got a little something in it to just sort of hold your page when you're doing something. And it's got the little pen attached, which is lovely, which sort of folds over there. And this, I'm sure, has got a magnet in it. Yes, it does. So it will close over a page and keep your page and give you a pen to use. How lovely. And again, some beautiful work that went into actually making the swap. So thank you very much, Joanna Crafts. And of course, I can't get things back in. Of course I can't. So there we go. Then more things. This is from one of the German demonstrators. There's a little notelet, little sticky note pad, which is lovely. That's Simone Hack from Germany, which is lovely. You're lovely, basically, it says. And this I thought was beautiful. Again, the work that went into this. It's got a little wraparound tie, which is a nice way to tie things closed with a little sort of charm on the end there. And this opens up. There you go. So again, we've got a little notebook here. And this is from Astrid Patuszek, which is lovely. So, and she's given her Instagram account information. So I just thought it was lovely to show you the way you can make a little tie here, which is just great. That holds things together and just adds a little bit of interest. And she's coloured this beautifully. Again, if you think that we all make sort of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever swaps, then the amount of work that goes into just the die cutting and the colouring and everything, it's amazing. So thank you to everybody who swapped. This is beautiful again. This uses a retired paper, and we've used a little Velcro dot to keep it closed, another little booklet and pen. And I love this idea, just very nicely sticking a little bit of twine through a hole to make a little tag from Dominique Fourmont, who is again a French demonstrator there. So beautiful stationery stuff. Oh, I've got this one as well. This is from Wendy Back at the UK. Thank you very much, Wendy. I hope they like mine. I did my Malteser drink ones and my tea bag ones, so I hope they like those. I think if I get this out, I'm never going to get this back in again. It's very tightly packed in here. But I think this might be a notebook as well. Let's have a look. Oh, I might have to. Oh. No, I should have practiced getting some of these things out, shouldn't I, really? So, oh yeah, it's a little pocket. So she's just made a beautiful little pocket, like a sort of seed bag, and it's got a lovely little notebook in. And look, we've got some extra little sticky note tags for the notebook, and she's stamped on it, "Life is better when you're crafting," which is very, very true. So how beautiful is that? And again, the time taken to die cut and colour and stamp all of these things, it's just beautiful. So thank you, Wendy. I'm not even going to attempt to get that back in the bag. Let's put the bag over there for a minute, because that would be daft. Where's this one from? Hang on, I need to... Oh, I can't open this again. I just need to make sure I leave that with the... There. Good. So then a lot of other little gifts. I'm not going to open some of these, but this is beautiful little shrink wrapped plastic butterfly, beautifully coloured, as you can see, which was just a little scissor charm. This is from Cheryl, or the gorgeous Cheryl Diane Taylor, who is in my Tech for Stampers group. I see her a lot and read her stuff a lot. It's beautiful. Hope is a beautiful thing that flutters in the soul, and she gave me that very specially, and thank you so much, Cheryl Diane. Then this is from Patricia Philippe, a French demo. Not sure what's in here. Oh, look at that. The lovely French hen. That's lovely. A little wooden ornament. How beautiful is that? That's lovely. And again, a beautiful box put together for it, with, again, loads of die cuts, cutting all the paper, making the boxes, putting a little bee charm on it as well. Just the little extras really are amazing for some of these things. What have we got in this little one? Let's have a look. Oh, this one out. This is the first chance I've had to really have a good look at these things, because, oh, it's another little charm. Lovely. So another little charm on this that says enjoy. And I think it's a little dragon. Oh, is it a cat or a dragon? I'm not quite sure. It could be a cat. Anyway, it's very beautiful. And who is this from? Do we know? Let us find. Oh, look. That is fabulous. Oh, that is beautiful. So we've got the charm on the front, and then we open the box. It's got a pop-up Union Jack chocolate. How beautiful is that? And that is from, gosh, look at that, Catnip Crafting. Oh, it's obviously a cat. It's Becca Wilmore. Oh, thank you so much. That is just beautiful. And another scissor charm, which I love. And some chocolate. How nice is that? I think we've got more chocolate in some of the others as well. And then this is another little bracelet. This is the most fantastic and magical things can happen, and it all starts with a wish. Sending good luck wishes, which is rather nice. I think that's a little sort of bracelet thing, I think. Okay, then just to brighten your day, thank you for sharing with me today. That's Bea Wells from the Pinkies team. And this, oh, look. Oh, lovely little, she's put a card front on the top of the box, which is really lovely, and decorated the box. And, oh, I should have opened this when I was there, because look, I've got a little plastic bracelet for OnStage Strasbourg 2025. How beautiful. Give me memories back. So again, a lovely little box. I like the idea of putting the card on the front. It's a good idea. And this is why we get the swaps. It's all about getting ideas, and it's just so lovely to see these things. So this one, try and get this out without damaging it at all. The future is bright. This is like a spaceman with a star, which is lovely. Another little badge to go with the ones I got from Stamping Up, which are over there somewhere. I'll put it over there. And this was from Andrea Nichols. There we go. Oh, it's Kari and Andrea. Okay, lovely. So it's beautiful. Thank you, Kari and Andrea. That's lovely. And I like the little bag for it as well. Let's put that with it, and then I won't lose it. There. Okay, then what else have we got? So we've had sort of stationery and some sort of oddities, little things. This is gorgeous. Oh, look at this. A bath bomb. Ulrika Veit. Thank you, Ulrika. That's lovely. And again, it's one of these boxes that has an insert, so that when you make them, you can actually fold them flat, which is great for keeping them or sending them to people. And then you open them up and pull the box together, and look, it closes here with a magnet, so it holds it closed, which is a really nice idea for these boxes because they can be a little bit floppy around, but that really is beautiful. Yeah, and a little extra card in the middle there. That's a lovely box. I might look at that. And this is the beauty. We get these swaps and then we can get ideas and think, oh, I might like to make that. So we can measure things if people haven't sent the measures. So there we go. A forest bath bomb. Lovely. And then this is a little soap. OnStage 2025. How gorgeous is that? So I think it's a soap, but oh, I can't see anybody's name on this one. So I don't know who this one's from. And it's very well packaged. I might have to cut that one open to actually get to it. But I can't see a card inside, so I'm not sure who that one's from. But thank you, whoever that was. That's beautiful. For you. And another little cover made out of DSP, around a little box out of Prisian pink, I think that is. And a lip balm. How beautiful. And that's Linda Crosland. Thank you, Linda. That's gorgeous. What is that? Cranberry spice scented. Very nice. Skin recovery lip balm. It's always useful to have lip balms around. And again, just the packaging, the time taken to make these little bows and cut out these little circles and dies. And can you see she's added extra detail like this cutout piece for the background and a little sequin as well as the paper itself. So people put so much care into these. It's gorgeous. And bisous. Oh, look, another soap. Just for you. Oh, that's beautiful. So just for you soap. That's lovely. And this is from Papote and Picotage. Can't see a name on that, or if there is, it's very, very, probably too small for me to read. But how nice is that? So there we go. And again, a lovely idea for a box. Another one that folds flat. I've made a very similar box actually in a previous blog. If you look back, you'll see I've made a blog. If you look at the paper from 6x6 cardstock, it makes these. But again, it's the extra care people take to add these things on top. And she's cut and she's actually molded the leaves as well as stuck them on. I mean, it's just, people take so much time over these. It's amazing. Okay, so what else have we got here? We have another little... Oh dear, I'll have to pick everything up off the floor in a bit. Oh, this is lovely. So this is from Katrine Breschman. Thank you, Katrine. Should I say merci, which is obviously a French demo. And this is a beautiful paper clip with this sort of extra flag on it. And does it open for a bookmark as well? Don't know. No, I don't think it does. It's just a decorated paper clip, and they are so useful. I'm actually using 2 of the ones I got last year for various craft purposes. But again, the time to cut out these little banners from the celebration dies, to cut out and colour the mushrooms, put them all together like that. It's just beautiful. So thank you very much. Oh, what have I got here? So this one's for the books. This is from Cindy Pitstra, I think that is. I think she is a Dutch demonstrator, if I remember when I was talking. I don't know any Dutch. I can talk a bit of French and a bit of German, but I don't know any Dutch, which is very sad. So, oh, it's beautiful. So here we go. Thank you for swapping. So she's put on all the things that she used for this. So it's made into a little card, and I suspect, yeah, this lifts off, and it is a bookmark, again with some bits of magnet on it, so it's a beautiful bookmark. How lovely is that? And I like how she's done it and put it in a card as well, so it sort of decorates the card to give to people, but then you've got that. How brilliant is that? Oh, well, it is still there. We just thought everything buzzed on. I don't know what went on there. Never mind, I'll ignore the buzzing. Carry on. So another, I think this is another bookmark here. I've tried to do a little bit of sorting out try and show you similar things that people have made. But the whole point of swaps is to get these ideas. So this is from, oh, here we go, Julian Oertler. So again, a German demonstrator. That's lovely. And there we go, books with magic and paper. So this is just a lovely bookmark. Again, the time taken to have the 2 lots of ribbon around, all of the decoration. This is embossed, which is beautiful, embossed in white on, I think that's basic beige. And then she's cut out this, again with one of the dies. And the time taken to cut out this little bit of die, put the papers on, cut these out, put the stars on. Just so much work goes into something that's relatively simple. So that's another bookmark for me. I'm very lucky because, of course, I read an awful lot. So, pour toi. So I think this is yet another bookmark, again in a little emboss. This has got sort of, I don't know if you can see those little hearts embossed on it, which is just lovely. And again, a little marker for a paper to go in there, which is lovely for you. Doesn't say who that's from, so I can't tell you who'd done that one, which is very sad. Never mind. Thank you, whoever it was. So sometimes it's important to make sure that you do actually put your details where people are going to find them. So this is Kerry Lee, a UK demonstrator. Again, all these new people. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice idea. So are these the instructions as well? Yeah, these. She's given us a link for the instructions to see how she made this. And this is another bookmark for going on the corner of a page. So that's a lovely idea. I like that. So I may have to explore that and go into her. She's obviously just folded DSP to make that, which is really nice, and then stuck this on the front with it. Really like that one. I shall have a look at her video later on and see how she's made that, because I think that's a lovely idea for a bookmark. I may well have to fiddle around and copy that one. Then I've got some here which I think are mainly tea bags and drinks, like the ones similar to the ones I made. So I've got a lovely bio infusion there, which is really lovely. So this is from Sylvie Baudru, I think. And again, the time taken to do all of the die cutting, make the paper, adding the interest by folding the corner over and putting a little diamond in the center, as well as then making up this little box to just slide a tea bag in, which is lovely. So I've got a tea bag there, I can go buy my chocolate, which is lovely. And this one, oh, I think these might be, oh no, there we go. Brauspulver, okay. Ah, yes, right. So I need to just, oh, that's like a lemony drink, I think, like a fizzy drink. How lovely. Okay, might try that. Don't know what that's going to be like. Again, the corrugated piece on top to add the interest for you, and making up these envelopes, just beautiful. And again, a little dot to hold it closed. Oh, this is lovely. What's this? Let's have a look. The Bibliothèque de Liebeskraft. Mir Ingrid. So, oh, this is lovely. Oh, so she's given, I love how she's folded that. So we've got the instructions, how to make it, which is beautiful, in here. How lovely. And then she's used my favourite set, the For the Books. So a lovely little card with the information there. And in the back here, oh, a red fruit tea. How beautiful. So, and again, made a little box very similar to the ones I was making, but she's made hers out of card. It's a little bit stiffer, but I love that. I love that idea. So I'll keep that to know. I quite like, she's actually used a staple as well for that little bit of, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think that's a stamping up thing, but anyway, makes it nice. There we go. Then what's this one here? Let's have a look. Another red fruit tea. Good. I love red fruit tea. I usually have one every night. So Kubler LOD, it says. I mean, so another French demonstrator. And again, just cut out these lovely, made these lovely little boxes for these, which is just beautiful. Another French one here. I think I really should have tried to get some of these out of their bags, but I've been so busy since I got back. I don't know where the week's gone since I got back. I only got back last Tuesday because I had a wonderful time in Strasbourg, which I was in Stuttgart as well. So another English breakfast, energize tea, lovely. So merci bien. And this again, a lovely, that's a nice idea to stick two circles together to form a little pocket for her business card. So that's Vanessa Gonzalez. That's beautiful. Oh, how lovely. Okay, so that's that. Then, of course, we've also got various different cards that people have made. And again, these are so lovely because they give you great ideas for the future. So this one is, again, the list of what we've used. That's Monica Klein. So she's a Netherlands demonstrator. That's lovely. So just using some strips, banner cut strips of paper, embossing a central piece of white card, sticking it on the pinkish card with the little sentiment and the extra little die cut bits. Just add that little bit of interest there. And this looks like a gatefold card. I probably ought to open this up. So this is Hazel Crockett. Oh, she's a Scottish demonstrator. So there were quite a few of us there from the UK, which is lovely. So I think this is just a little a little gatefold card. Beautiful, nice idea. Again, beautiful little bit of die cutting with some gems, all of the embossing to make that just lovely. So I'm going to keep the cards in these, I think. Well, I'll do them later. Friend for You. So this is Joanna Clifton, again, a UK demonstrator. So I like this idea. These got very popular last year, these sort of folded corners using the DSP. So you see both sides of the DSP because you sort of pop it over and then you can stick it down by using the sentiment to just stick it down. So you stick it flat on the folded side and then add a dimension on the other side, as she's done here, as Joanne's done here. She's, oh, there we go. Thank you. How lovely is that? Just put in the centre. Something else here. Oh, OnStage 2025. Oh, that must have taken ages to do. Stamping all of that out. How beautiful. Thank you, Joanne. That's beautiful. Like that idea. Then we've got a lovely, oh, this is nice. Just a beautifully shaped card using some dies. So it's given, and she's given us an envelope as well, which is really generous. So thank you very much, Beth Ferry. That's lovely. And again, another UK demo. So I'm going to put that back so I don't lose the bit of card that goes with it. There we go. So I know whose that is. Then this is nice. And you can shows how beautiful this can be just without any particular colouring. All she's done there is die cut out the boots and stuck them on. So a little bit of paper piecing to put that together. And again, on two gorgeous coordinating pieces of DSP and an offset sentiment there. That is Aliette Houle. Can't see where she's from, but it could be German or French, but that's lovely. Be brave, beautiful. Or the Netherlands, of course. And then hoping you have a best day ever gift card holder. And again, all of the details on the label, which I must be careful not to damage too much. When I open it, there we go. Yeah, so this is Vicky Austin, which is beautiful. So I hope you have the best day ever. Again, a nice little card front with a pocket. Look at that. Oh, there we go. There's her. Don't need to worry too much about the label because there we have her details there. Nice idea to put that in. A little double-sided piece of card that just slides into the pocket on the front of the card front. Really like that idea. That makes a nice card front. And again, it's not too deep for posting, which you always have to think about. She must be wonderful to tie bows and do all of this with her. Again, to make these for swaps. How gorgeous. And the sentiment again. So beautiful little card that. Thank you very much, Vicky. I'll put that with that so I don't lose the bits. Now this is from the absolutely gorgeous Elaine Sewell, who made a whole set of these. And she's used the masks, these beautiful masks that we've got from the set. I can't remember the name of, but it's a current set. And it's got different masks that you can either layer up or use individually. So she used all the masks individually and got lots and lots of different beautiful patterns, and she used those to make her cards for the swaps, which I think is gorgeous. And then you can just add a little bit of decoration with a bit of ribbon, sentiment and some gems. Just gorgeous. Thank you, Elaine. And this is from, let's see, this is used some of the cutouts. So again, a little pocket with a, oh, lovely. Look at that. She spent ages doing that, blending, bless her, and colouring all the flowers. So some of these swaps must take so long to make. You know, it's wonderful what people will do. So who is this from? Sue Temple. Finally, I found the actual name. Let's slide that in there so I don't lose it. So again, she's given us the details of what she has used. I might have to fold it actually, but I'll put that in there and then I won't forget who's made that one. And then again, somebody who spent ages doing some blending. Probably that's using the sponge dauber, I would think. But colouring those, or it could be watercolouring, could be some watercolouring. That's gorgeous. And that is from Emma Goddard, the gorgeous and very clever Emma Goddard, who makes the most beautiful things. So there we go, another card here. So that's Yeah, that's just stuck on the front of this card. Beautiful. So that's Emma. Yeah, it's on the back, so that's okay. Then, oh heavens, oh yes, I put these aside. I had opened some of these because I could hear from what was in them that there's some seeds in these ones, and these I am going to actually plant, hopefully later today, certainly tomorrow, because these I think are my sweet pea ones. Yes, so this is lovely, and this lovely person from Grace, I don't know Grace what, I don't know, the Three Graces, it says at yahoo.com. The Three Graces used Knight of Navy cardstock, white cardstock, mixed floral stamp set, scraps of DSP, and she's put a little piece of DSP in with the seeds in front, sweet peas associated with gratitude, appreciation and joy. Isn't that beautiful? So I am going to make some of those, and a little brass butterfly on the front as well. So put those safe somewhere. And here are some more seeds, I think. I'm pretty sure these are seeds. I got one wrong because the chocolate ones I've left over in the pile there, and I obviously missed that one. But that was so clever to have one that popped out. Gosh, I love that. Oh, yeah, oops, I'm dropping all the seeds now. They're just loose here. Oh, my goodness. Hang on, try and get them back in. So this is just a mix of seeds by the look of it. Yeah, can't really see. I don't want to leave those. So flowers of joy, basically all year flowers, and some people putting all these lovely gems on the front and spending time tying bows. This is Christine Bacavalier. So I'm going to put that back in here because I'm going to drop the seeds everywhere if I don't put that somewhere safe. So I'll just fold that up again. And then this one, again, a German demonstrator. This is Monica Brandl. And she has given us a little pack of seeds, and I love that. She's used the tag punch to put a little tag and stamped that to stick on the top of the seeds to allow it to slide into this packet of DSP. Really simple idea, but how effective is that? That's just beautiful. So I've got all those seeds. Then I have quite a few, which I think are mainly sort of sweets and chocolates and things. They're very common for swaps. Look at all these. I've got so many swaps. It's gorgeous. A little treat for you. So what is... Oh, I think that might have fallen out. This obviously was something in there, and I've either taken it out or... Oh, I know what that was. Yes, this was a back of... this was at the top of a bag of Haribo sweets, which I don't like. So I actually gave one of my ladies who came to my craft class last week, said, well, I'll have them. So we cut the back off to give it to her. So I could just show you the top of the top of the bag, which again, beautifully decorated using this is a new set. This is coming out in the new catalogue. It's the Jar of Love, which is lovely. She must have been one of the people, Maker to do Louis stamping. I think it must, yeah. So that's that one. And then this is beautiful. Look at this. Raw means you're the best in dinosaur. So we've had dinosaur, all the colouring, beautiful colouring, embossing, the stamping, the little bit of journaling to add the outside. Oh, there we go. And so we have here, oh, lots of things. This is from Let's Create, Colette Thornton, stamping at demo in the UK. So I've got a little cola bottle. And look, we've got something additional. This is beautiful how she's made this. A little, what is it, little dinosaur charm. So I've got another little charm. How lovely is that? I like these charms. All my scissors can get decorated, which is just great. Then we've got Viel Glück. And this is from, with warm wishes. Oh, look. Yeah, chocolate. Lovely. But it doesn't say who this is from, does it? Oh, here we go, on the back. Doris Burder. Okay, so that is, again, a German demonstrator. That is a nice box. I like that. Nice idea for a box, and she's used a magnet to keep it closed. I like that one. So what I do is I go through a lot of these. Oh, look, I've got a strawberry lolly of some sort there with 100% of love. That's all stuck down because it just was wrapped around the lolly, and that is from Martina Auer. Fräulein Erdbeerli. There we go. Fräulein Miss Strawberry. So again, beautiful flowers and the cutout circle and the nice black and white. That's gorgeous. A nice idea to stick that on the bottom so it won't get lost, so we know who made that. Then there is this one. Now, how do I open this one? Perhaps I don't. Perhaps I'll just, oh no, I might have to undo. Awkward. Talk among yourselves. Who is there, by the way? Nobody's said who they are at the moment, so I don't know. And I can't slide it off. I'll either have to cut it off or somehow get into that bow, and I'm not sure I can do that easily just now. Let me just, oh, there we go. Perhaps I can. Pointy tool's useful. There we go. So tied in a little knot there. Hold it together. Oh, it is still stuck. So I am going to have to undo it, unglue it to actually get into it. There we go. So, a little towel. That's nice. A little cleaning thing. How beautiful. That's nice. I think it feels like oh no, it's like a folded up baby wipe type thing. That's a nice idea. And that was from Yvonne Beats Stamping Up Demonstrator. There we go. Oh, she's put the website and things on there. So that's that one. Just vaguely pop it back together again. So didn't need to undo the bow at all. I could just have undone it. And this is from Laura McKee. Beautiful. Again, somebody using the Stamping Up butterflies, which is lovely. I like that they've printed these. I've just bought a little machine that does that, so perhaps I can do that with my swaps next year. Actually stick a nice thing on the front. But then, of course, you have to destroy the information to get into it. Oh, never mind. I think we can probably work these things out anyway. So isn't that lovely for you? And how I get into it, I'm not sure. You just, oh, another glued one down. And that is, oh, it's got a chocolate eclair in it. There we go. How nice is that? So again, fairly simple, just a nice little bag made out of DSP. But again, die cut butterfly, adding things like the bow behind in the twine. Just so simple, but so nice. So that's Laura. Put that there so I don't lose it. Klein Freunde für dich, a little friend for you. Okay, what's that? Let's have a look. Oh, look. Some little pretzels. Salty pretzels. Lovely. And that is from Karin Hobelsberger. Again, another German demonstrator. Again, another lovely idea for a box. I like that. I love the shape of that box. So is that, I stuck it so I can have a look in here to see if that's, no, it's cut, it's all cut out of one piece of card, which is lovely. And just again, the extra little bits of decoration. And she's again used a magnet to close it, which I really ought to use more on my boxes, I think. So a fairly simple, straightforward box, but nicely cut to make this beautiful top, and then the magnet to close it just makes it beautiful. I like that. Nice box again. So I keep these as ideas when I'm looking for ideas for boxes and making things, because it's sometimes you do run out of ideas. It can be difficult. So pour vous, this is obviously a French demonstrator, and again the time taken to do this beautiful embossing and cutting of the cards and things, just lovely. What's in here? Oh, look, that's beautiful. A little biscuit. Might have that with my coffee, which is sitting on my coffee warmer to keep warm, because of course I've forgotten about it as always. But who is that? Is that Natalie Leisure? Is that the one I just put down there? Oh dear, I've lost who that one was, but never mind. And then there's this one. I don't know who this one is from. Again, it's a French demonstrator, and that's got a little After 8 type mint inside, which is stuck on. Ooh, there we go. And just a very simple folder, but how effective is it? That's just lovely. Nice idea for a very simple After 8 type cover, or some sort of flat chocolate type cover. Nice idea. And just things like rounding the DSP in the corners makes all the difference for that. Just lovely. Then we have this one. Ooh. This is nice. This is like a folded paper thing. Let's have a look. Who is this out here? Ooh, pull this out. Oh, hand stamped. Oh, and it's another Papier Kraftwerk. That's Katrine Noack. Oh, look at that. And more chocolate. Gorgeous. Bremen. So she's obviously from Bremen. That's a Bremen chocolate. But again, what a lovely idea to make this using the tag to make the top to pull it up. I've forgotten to close the door, so sorry about the noise of my clock. Let's keep in touch. That's that one there. And this should hopefully tell me who it is, but I might have to slide that off to find this. Let's have a look. Beautifully put together. Yes, there we go. This now opens up. That's clever. Like that fold to put it together. How nice is that? I'm going to keep this to see. So this is stuck on. Thank you for swapping me. More information you can find in the pocket. That's in here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, that's lovely. But I like that fold. So when I get these, I'm very careful with them. I actually try and work out exactly how they've made them and play around till I've sorted it, basically. So I'll put that back in underneath there, which is where it was tucked. Don't think I need to put this back around. Probably can't, but I'll just leave it like that for now. Then again, another German one. Doesn't say who on the outside. Oh, look. So this is a lovely little pocket with, again, some more chocolate by the look of it. Yeah, and the card here. This is Bianca Bittmeyer. Beautiful. That's lovely. So that's a lovely idea. So you've made the pockets here out of DSP and put the card around them just to have two things in. Lovely idea, like that. So I'm going to keep that with a little belly band around it. That is just lovely. So that's another idea for a box to keep. Then, oh, got a little bag here that might have had something in it. Obviously fell out. Hello, friend. And it doesn't say who it's from, and I seem to have lost where it came from. But that's lovely. Again, just a little bag made out of some DSP, which I can take apart and work out how we've done it, with a little tag tied on. That's just pretty. Another belly band box. Oh, now this is a different sort of box. Look at that. Oh, some more Haribo. That'll have to go to my friend again. And that's Lorna Carter's Creations. I'm not sure where she is, but she's obviously a UK demonstrator. But what a lovely box that is. And this obviously folds. It's a long piece which has just been measured and folded and then cut up. But I love that idea of cutting out. That's a punch that's just punched out that idea. And then the box itself just folds closed like that with the belly band. How lovely is that? And again, look at the time taken to have done all that stamping and made the belly band and made the boxes themselves. People are just so creative. Beautiful. I like that one too. Another one für dich. That's just, oh, now I like that idea. So we've got a chocolate in there. Liebe Grüße aus der Südweiser Paper Crafting, Kirsten. So I think that's, oh no, there we go. No, it doesn't give us surname, so it's Kirsten somebody. But what a lovely idea for a box that is. I thought that was just going to open like a normal box. So it's made as a basic box, but we've got this sort of insert stuck in so that when you open it, it pulls up with your little gift in. How beautiful is that? Again, another idea I shall definitely keep. Then we've got here, just unwrap that, which was tied and obviously has fallen apart. And what has this got in it? Something that is not going to come out unless I actually undo the whole thing, which is all stuck together. I think that's a little box of Tic Tacs, but I think it's been made around the box, so that is not moving. I'd have to get rid of all that beautiful work to get into that one. I think that's what that is. And then this one I have opened because I was intrigued by this one. Again, the idea of offsetting some circles to make a little sentiment, I love. And it's a little triangular box. Look at that. And it's got inside it, it's from Inge Schlögl, a German Stampin' Up demonstrator. And she's just packed it in with these lovely little bits of paper. And it's a little heart. I haven't actually got it out, probably can't get it out. The chocolate heart, look at that. But I love, again, intrigued by the box. I really am. Cleverly made with these triangles, and to put it back together you have to, it's one of these ones where you have to put one under and one over and one under and one over. There, done it again. So that makes it together. But how beautiful is that? I think that's a great idea. So another box I shall definitely be keeping so that I know how to make them. And more chocolate, look at that. So these are all of my swaps. What a lot I've got and how beautiful they are. And I just want to show you one more thing, because at the end of my stay in Strasbourg, I actually travelled through Stuttgart. I went to Stuttgart and then travelled through. And this is an idea for any other demos that are going somewhere. But when you go somewhere, why not get in touch with the demos from that place and see if they want to meet up? And I did that with a Stuttgart demo I found online just by going to the country's Stampin' Up site. And the absolutely gorgeous lady showed me how to make these. So I've got a picture in the blog of me and the other 3 friends, her upline and one of her downlines that came with us. And we had the most wonderful meal. And then we went back to her place. And Yvonne, her name is, and we made these gorgeous boxes. So we've just got an outline box here, which is like a sleeve that goes over. And it says, a little surprise with love. And then it fits a Ritter Sport, which they gave me as well, which was really kind, and a great use for these test tubes, which I did have and had no idea what to do with it. And so we've just put a little message in there. You are simply wonderful, that says in German, and a few little sequin sparkles to go in with it just to shake. But what a nice idea. And then use DSP to make this insert that just holds everything beautifully. So I'll have to find out if we can buy Ritter anywhere, because now I've got the measurements for this, so I can make one of these at any time, which is nice. So I thought that was just lovely. So there we go. Here are all my swaps from Strasbourg. I am so lucky at all of these gorgeous things. I mean, they are just wonderful, aren't they? And a lot of these I shall keep. I keep a box for my swaps that I want to keep because I want to try and make them. So, for example, this little box that I've just shown you that's got the insert sort of piece. I love that. I could play with that forever. So I need to know how to make this. So I shall have a look at that and do some measurements and work it out because I think that is just so clever and such a nice idea. And I'm always looking for ideas for things and ideas for cards. Just, for example, the corrugated embossing folder, use it diagonally and look how different it looks from, where's the one which is upright embossing? We did have one. See, I've got so much stuff here now, I can't even find it. But something we had the upright embossing on it. And I can't find it, of course, now, because I've got too much stuff on the desk. But it just shows you, again, the difference in the idea. And then just having some nice thread around there. That's beautiful. I think she's actually coloured that thread. Lovely. Anyway, that is the gorgeous Emma Goddard that made that. I can always ask her. So thank you for joining me today. No actual crafting, as I said, but hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the new colours. You've enjoyed seeing I got loads more at that event. I got some other 12 by 12. I got a whole pack of the willow, what is it called? Willow white, I think it is, the scrapbooking white, the 12 by 12. Because I think in the new catalogue, as you'll see, there is a lot more two-tone cardstock and a lot more stuff for scrapbookers. So keep in touch and let me know if anybody wants a catalogue. Please let me know. I can arrange to get one to you in the UK or Europe. And I hope you can join me next week, where we'll be back doing some crafting. And my desk won't look like this. It'll look a bit cleaner. I'm just going to put me back because that just looks too messy for words. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got from Strasbourg. This video is being recorded and will be up in my blog with all sorts of other pictures of all the new stuff and all sorts of things that happened while I was there. So I hope you enjoy the blog this week, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for joining me today. And I will now click end, and hopefully that will work. And I will see you again next